Today, we got Hulk taking on Black Adam. Who wins? Let's find out. After being bombarded with a massive dose of gamma radiation, saving a young man's life during the testing of an experimental bomb, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner was transformed into the Incredible Hulk, a green behemoth who is the living personification of rage and pure physical strength. Now, Hulk is physically one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe, and has done some truly incredible things throughout the years. He supported a 150 billion ton mountain range, matched two Avengers teams for a while, overpowered Thor on multiple occasions, pushed spears of matter and antimatter apart, held the tectonic plates of a planet together, destroyed an asteroid twice the size of Earth in one punch, destroyed planets and moons in the dark dimension, crushed adamantium in his bare hands, and destroyed Nightmare's realm with his sheer power alone. The thing is, all of those feats are nowhere near Hulk's limits, because Hulk has no limits. His strength is tied into his emotion, more specifically his rage, which leads to the saying that the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Hulk also has impressive superhuman speed, despite his immense size. He can run up to 300 miles per hour, can catch fighter jets and missiles with his bare hands, and his punches can exceed the speed of sound, as evidenced by the air shockwaves that he produces. Hulk is also able to jump so fast and high that he can reach orbit, and he usually travels by jumping. Then Hulk also has superhuman durability, able to resist a ground zero explosion, Human Torch's Nova Blast, planet-shattering impacts, and a blast from Galactus. However, it is possible to damage the Hulk, but he has the greatest healing factor in the Marvel Universe, and can recover and heal from literally any injury. Then in the other corner of Black Adam. Black Adam was once a slave thousands of years ago, and was also one of a duo of original champions to the Wizard, with him and his young nephew Amon. Teth Adam, or Black Adam, presents himself as a complex anti-villain, with extremist new designs to free the world of oppression. Black Adam's been gifted with an incredible array of powers that are equal to, if not greater, than the powers of Shazam. His powers are magical in nature and come from 6 different gods, just like Shazam, but Black Adam's powers originate from Egyptian gods, while Shazam's come from Greek gods. Adam is the strength of Amon, the king of the Egyptian gods, which puts him on the same level as Superman and Shazam. He's even been able to successfully hold his own against members of the Justice League, members of the Justice Society, or the Teen Titans, which is something which maybe neither Superman or Shazam could do. He has the durability of Shu, and is nigh invulnerable, doesn't need to eat, sleep, or even breathe. There's really nothing that can injure Adam, and even what can, he heals from almost instantaneously. He has the speed of Hero, which allows him to move and fight at Mach 500 speeds inside the atmosphere, and Black Adam can easily exceed light speed while in space. He has the wisdom of Zahidi, which basically means that he can simply know the appropriate knowledge for any situation, and can be counseled on the right course of action. The Egyptian gods also encourage Black Adam's brutal and ruthless actions, which is in direct contrast with the Greek gods of Shazam. He has the courage of Mehen, which provides him with great inner strength and courage. And then finally, Black Adam has the power of Atone, which provides Adam with magical lightning that he can use as a dangerous weapon. The power of Atone also enables him to fly, and enhances his physical strength and invulnerability. So, who wins? Let's break it down. Now, Black Adam is a serious contender with whoever he's going up against, and I want to make this the most epic bloodbath that we can. So we're going to use the indestructible Hulk's mindset for the Hulk, one of the newer and most powerful iterations of the character ever. So what makes this version of the Hulk so unique? Well, it's really just a savage Hulk incarnation. But he's exceptionally more powerful, and is actually smarter as well. He also no longer has Bruce Banner restraining him in a fight, but the Hulk restrains himself when going against a weaker opponent. When he finds a strong opponent, he absolutely goes all out. It's even been said that the Hulk doesn't like punching down. And the more formidable a foe, the more eager he is to really start swinging. This Hulk also works for S.H.I.E.L.D. as his most destructive weapon, and as explained when Banner was talking to Maria Hill, they decided to see Hulk more like a cannon than a bomb, meaning that they'll just decide a target for the Hulk, which is the only thing he'll be focused on, and attack it without mercy. So this version of the Hulk is definitely a match for Black Adam, and Black Adam is definitely a match for the Hulk. Now, which of these two characters is stronger? Well, the common theory is that Black Adam is just as strong as Shazam, but that's not necessarily true. For starters, Black Adam is powered by an entirely different set of gods than Shazam is, so there's really no comparison there. Secondly, Black Adam has actually consistently proven that he is stronger than Shazam, both in statements from characters and their own fights against each other. And this might actually suggest that Black Adam is stronger than Superman himself, because Superman and Shazam have fought several times before and been evenly matched, with Clark even stating that Shazam has the advantage in toe-to-toe fighting because his powers are based on magic. And they've also arm wrestled before and were matched. On the other hand, when Black Adam fought Superman, Adam was kinda dominant in the fight, sending Superman flying backwards and all around with his punches, and actually forcing Kal-El to go all out in the fight. In fact, Black Adam is so powerful that when he's going all out, he can take down entire teams by himself by basically just using his superior physical strength. I mean, this guy's fought off the Doom Patrol, wrecked the Teen Titans, and took down the entire Justice Society of America by himself, a team consisting of Power Girl, Alan Scott, and Jay Carrick. He did that pretty much just through his physical strength. However, in this fight, he's kinda outclassed here. Hulk is an absolute monster when it comes to strength. And in this version, he doesn't even have to be particularly angry to be exceptionally strong. He's knocked away and injured Thor and Hyperion of his punches, and that kinda instantly puts him in the realm of hurting Black Adam with a punch. But on top of that, he's fought against several mutated Gamma monsters, and while fighting them, he was creating shockwaves so powerful that the planet was literally cracking, and earthquakes were opening up all over the world. He wasn't even really angry at that moment. Then there was a time where Hulk was powering Dr. Doom's machine to generate enough force to create a force field to stop the planet-destroying force of Exeter the Celestial. The guy is also easily the size of the Earth, if not larger, and Hulk was generating enough force to lift him up. Hulk wasn't exceptionally angry at that moment either. He's even briefly withstood the weight of a star being pressed down upon him. And hell, Hulk has even broken it through the time barrier and broken the space-time continuum with punches. This version of the Hulk is exceptionally powerful. He's also ridiculously durable as well. I mean, the guy is called the Indestructible Hulk for a reason. Right off the bat, he took a punch from Thanos that sent him flying backwards, completely wrecking a small town in the process. And Hulk just smiled. and jumped right back into the fight. And this is made even more impressive by the fact that Thanos has nearly knocked the Hulk out before with just one pimp slap. He's consistently brushed off attacks from Thor and Hyperion like they were nothing. He's taken nuclear blast powerful enough to destroy islands, and literally did not feel the attack. And remember when Hulk withstood the weight of a star? Well, that attack was from Proxima Midnight's spear, which was forged and contained a sun trapped in a distorted space-time, making the attack both the weight of a sun and also an all-consuming supernova at the same time. And Hulk withstood that attack. He's even proven that he's tougher than primary adamantium, the strongest metal of the Marvel Universe, as he shrugged off an attack by the Mad Thinker that was capable of liquefying and molding primary adamantium. Hulk is crazy durable, arguably indestructible, like his name implies. Black Adam is going to have a real tough time injuring him, especially with the Hulk's healing factor on top of his durability. I mean, he's recovered from broken limbs, destroyed organs, severe burns, and even brain hemorrhages almost instantaneously. Hulk's durability is a lot better than Black Adam, even though Adam has brushed off attacks from Superman and Shazam, and even taken attacks from entire teams and went on to beat them. However, Black Adam's greatest advantage has got to be his speed. I mean, the guy's moved several hundred miles, just a few seconds, blitzed and took on the whole Marvel family, and Jay Garrick actually had to exert himself in order to keep up with Black Adam, with everyone else around them looking just like statues. Adam just naturally punches faster, and actually perceives things faster than Hulk, meaning that for every punch that the Hulk can throw, Black Adam can throw several more on top of that. However, Black Adam's speed isn't going to be as big an advantage for him this fight than if he was facing off against a different version of the Hulk, like Professor Hulk or even Doc Green. For starters, this version of the Hulk is actually surprisingly fast. I mean, he's blitzed and bull rushed Iron Man so fast that the Hulk looks like a blur, and that Iron Man suit is fast enough to escape the pull of a black hole. He's actually repeatedly done this, taking down enemies so fast that his limbs just look like a blur. Then for Black Adam's flight and his speed, well, one time a possessed Hyperion tried to blitz Hulk and attack him from the air. Hulk just grabbed his cape, slammed him into the ground, and proceeded to beat his face in. Then, if worse comes to worse, Hulk can always just unleash a thunderclap, which is proven to be super effective against speedsters in the past. And a thunderclap from Hulk nearly killed Iron Man, so it's definitely going to throw Black Adam off his game. Now, I know you might be saying, how can you say that Hulk is fast when it's repeatedly been tagged by street-level characters, people like Spider-Man, Captain America, or Daredevil? Well, that's fair. But like we said at the beginning, Hulk holds back against weaker opponents, and then goes all out against stronger opponents. Plus, Black Adam hasn't had the best showings against street-level characters, like Mr. Terrific or Wildcat, so that isn't exclusively a Hulk thing. And plus, none of that really matters, because both Hulk and Black Adam are really more brawlers. They crave physical fights, rock'em, sock'em, slugouts, and I really don't think that Black Adam would just instantly try and speed blitz Hulk into the ground. That's not in his character, because like we said, he's a brawler. However, all of that definitely favors Hulk in this fight, because Hulk is stronger and more durable, with Black Adam's significant advantage being his flight and speed. Now, what about Black Adam's magical lightning? It shouldn't be too much against the Hulk. Yes, Adam's lightning has injured Martian Manhunter before. But remember, Hulk has taken that attack that melted primary adamantium, and wasn't slowed down with energy attacks from Hyperion, blasts from Iron Man's Hulkbuster, and lightning from Thor. Not even Black Adam's intellect is going to be enough to put down this version of the Hulk, because the indestructible Hulk is surprisingly intelligent. I mean, in his fight with Fin Fang Foom, it was said that Hulk normally isn't smart enough to think about something like leverage. He just gets angry that he can't find a solid foothold, and then, consequentially, gets strong enough to where leverage becomes irrelevant. This Hulk, on the other hand, is crafty enough to run at eye-blurring speeds, and build in propulsion to beat Fin Fang Foom. So, end of the day, who wins? Well, it's the Hulk. Hulk is stronger, tougher, more durable, has a better healing factor, and really has every single attribute in his favor except for speed. And with that, Hulk's thunderclaps will come in handy, and he isn't necessarily slow either. This version of the Hulk is just too much. Hulk wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just one every single day, and I'll see you next time.